Hello, everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Adrielle, and I am currently telling a story of my life entitled An Unlikely Story. Last episode, I spoke about the month of July. This episode, I'm going to talk about August and everything that happened in it. So, here it goes. August 1st, 2018. Now I am in Melissa's spot. Now, let me describe Melissa's spot to you. It is a studio apartment. Yes. It's a studio apartment. And apparently this whole sublease situation, I don't know. I don't think the apartment is doing it anymore. So me staying with Melissa is kind of us having our own personal agreement. The apartment really doesn't know that I'm staying there. And so I am staying in Melissa's studio. I was like, okay, I need to purchase my own bed. I tell myself I am going to get a furniture bed from Walmart and I am just going to stay on that. So, my first night at Melissa's spot was very, very interesting. She doesn't like lights. So, when she goes to sleep, everything has to be turned off, which is quite normal. But it was very extreme. She would put a napkin over the microwave, over the stove, because she didn't want to see the light from the stove. She would put things from the corner of the curtain because she didn't want the sun to come out in the morning. She would tape down the light from the smoke detector. I'm looking at her like, girl. She was like, I don't like lights. Like, I don't like sleeping with lights. And I'm like, but you have your blindfold. She's like, yeah, but it's not strong. Like, it's still like it's not thick enough. I was like, okay. Not only that, she put the AC on like 55 degrees. I was like, it's so cold. She was like, well, I went to school in Wisconsin. It's very cold over there. So I'm like, okay. So this is very new to me. I don't sleep like this. So, anyways, I go to bed. I wake up in the morning. It was so dark. Like there's no sun. There was nothing. So I'm thinking it's really still dark outside. So I'm still sleeping, still sleeping. And I'm like, yo, wait, what time is it? I get my phone. It's after 11. And I'm like, hey, can we open up the windows? Like it's just so dark. And then she was like, oh, not yet. I'm like, um, okay. Like I'm not used to this. I was like, this is weird. This is weird. Like I need sunlight. I need the windows to be open. I like that, you know? So, as y'all know, my birthday is August 5th and I was turning 25, y'all. I was turning 25 and I was very excited to turn 25. I told myself I want to go on a helicopter ride. August 3rd, I went on Groupon, looked for a helicopter ride deal, purchased it, and I said, Melissa, hey, do you want to come? She was like, hey, sure. So August 5th on my birthday, I am scheduled to go on a helicopter ride with Melissa. August 5th, which is my birthday, it was a Sunday. It was a Sunday, so I went to church, and at church, my pastor asked for us to get an accountability partner. So the woman who was sitting next to me, we asked each other basically to be accountability partners, and we decided that we're going to link up on the 7th, and we were going to meet at Atlantic Station to like talk about stuff and everything. And she honestly wanted to meet up with me later on that day, and I told her that was my birthday, that I have plans. So yeah, we decided August 7th we're going to link up at Atlantic Station in Atlanta. I come back into my apartment. Well, actually Melissa's apartment. Now, at this time, concerning the whole Brandon situation, As much as I was excited of God possibly revealing that Brandon is my husband, I was afraid. I was afraid because I wasn't ready for marriage. Like, I really wasn't. And it's weird because, you know, I've always planned in my head, like, since 1920, like what I want in a marriage, when I wanted to be married. I wasn't ready. And just the thought of God telling me this is my husband, it felt like I skipped all the steps. Like, I skipped the step of boy meets girl, boy likes girl, boy asks girl for girl's number, boy and girl go on dates, boy and girl become boyfriend and girlfriend. Like, I feel like I skipped that entire process. And God's like, hey, that's your husband. So I was nervous. I was nervous. And because I was nervous, I was trying to sabotage it. Oh, goodness. I regret it, but I was trying to sabotage it because I was afraid. And the way I was trying to sabotage it was telling people. Now, here's the thing, anyone who knows me, I'm a quiet person. I am reserved, I'm private, especially when it comes to my affairs. Whatever I got going on, whatever pertains to me, I am hush about it. But because I was trying to sabotage this, I started telling people. But here's the thing, I wasn't telling them that he was my husband. I would just say, hey, look at this guy on Instagram. Don't you think he's cute? Like, don't you think he's attractive? That was what I was doing. I wasn't telling them that he was my husband, or God told me or showed me that he was my husband. So Melissa was one of them. I kept on bringing up Brandon to her. Like, see this guy on Instagram? Oh my goodness, look at him. you know? So I just kept on doing that. So I just had to preface that. I get back to my apartment Sunday. Actually, Melissa's apartment. I get back to her apartment on Sunday. I'm in the bathroom in front of the mirror. I'm talking to my dad. My dad calls for my birthday. We talk, blah, 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 and everything. Melissa says this: hey, I want to message Brandon to ask him to wish you a happy birthday. I was like, wait, what? She's like, yeah, I want to do it. Like, do you want me to do it? Because I'll do it. I was like, are you serious? She's like, yeah, I'll do it. Like, I will message him to ask him to wish you a happy birthday. I was like, oh, okay. So she does that. And I'm still in the bathroom, just, getting, basically, honestly, getting ready for this whole helicopter ride. The next thing you know, I get a notification on Instagram. And it's from Brandon. It says, Brandon Moore mentioned you in his story. So I was like, Melissa, what did you do? She's like, what are you talking about? I got a notification that Brandon mentioned me in his story. What did you tell him? Now, a little backstory about Brandon. Brandon is a fitness trainer. Okay, he's a fitness trainer, personal trainer in Atlanta, Georgia. Now, I am going to do an episode about Brandon, but for the sake of the story and for the sake of the episode, Brandon is a personal trainer in Atlanta. So I said, Melissa, what did you tell him? She says, I only told him that you follow him and you are inspired by him and his page, and could he wish you a happy birthday? That was it. I'm like, he mentioned me on his story. She was like, oh, I just asked him if he can wish you a happy birthday. So I click on the story, and this is what it says. And I'm going to show it on the screen. It says, happy birthday to Adriel Jet. Stay consistent, keep working, and blessings on your day today. So that was what was posted on his IG story. Now I'm thinking to myself, wow, this guy doesn't even know me. Like, even though Melissa messaged him to wish me happy birthday, he could have just sent me a DM like happy birthday. He posted me on his IG story. Like, he doesn't even know me. and he posted me on his IG story. I just thought that that was very kind of him. So I DM'd him and said, "Thank you for wishing me a happy birthday. How did you know?" Now, of course, I know Melissa told him, but I was like, "How did you know that was my birthday?" And he responded by saying that a little birdie told him it was my birthday and that he hopes I have a great day. And my response was, "Thank you." So that was what happened. Now, I get a call from the place that I'm supposed to go on this helicopter ride, and they said that there was a leak or there was some power outage going on, that they can't, take me in my appointment today. So I was like, okay, that's fine. And they said they would reschedule me for tomorrow. So me and Melissa, we just ended up going to the Skyline Park in downtown, and we went to a restaurant, and that was it. And I am going to stop the episode right here. Next episode, I am going to talk about what happened after my birthday and also the rest of the month of August. So, yeah, if you enjoy this video, like, comment, subscribe, follow me on IG. And thank you so much for tuning into an unlikely story. And I'll see you next time.